afternoon, everybody. Thank you for gathering to listen to my speech today. Today, I'm going to be diving into the normalized misogyny that is going on in our day of age. So, there are plenty of expectations, social norms, and opportunities that are covered up by society with the name tag normal. The out of reach truth is that the expectations and the norms are disguised misogyny. When women's rights were fought for and won over 50 years ago, it's believed that the norms and expectations kind of floated away, but the truth is that it still goes on and it's disguised misogyny. The first example I would like to present to you guys is career paths. I'm a pre-PA student and I get asked all the time when asked if I'm in college if I'm going to school to be a teacher. A lot of people don't know what a PA is, and so a lot of people assume that it's a nurse, which I feel like is because of the old school social norm that women belong in a caretaking role and are ideal housewives and work in the home. Anytime a person sees a woman in scrubs at the grocery store or at a restaurant, they assume that she's a nurse rather than a surgeon or a doctor like me. This issue can be seen in a lot of different areas, and it's misogyny. Another example that I would like to say that goes with that is that as kids, little girls are given baby dolls and are pretend mothers. They're also given plastic cookware sets to practice cooking like in the kitchen. And these toys that we're giving little girls kind of give them the belief that this is where they thrive at, and so it's more likely for them to go into that type of career because that's what they're given when they're younger. Another example that I'm going to go into is politics. So we all know that we've never had a women president, but women are also severely underrepresented in politics in all aspects. Women face plenty of backlash in politics when it often asked about their personal lives and sexual harassment. A good example with that is Kamala Harris. Whenever she ran for the presidency in 2024, she received a lot of misogynistic abuse online. She was accused of lying. She was accused of performing sexual behavior in turn for her position in office that she earned. And even politicians besides Kamala Harris often get discouraged and lack resources and supporters because of that. Then the last example that I'm going to present to you guys is internalized misogyny, which is not very a talked about type of misogyny, but is misogyny from other women. It's women against women. Women promote misogyny by putting themselves against each other. Women put themselves in competition, compare each other to them, and view themselves as inferior to men, which plays into the part. Women will common phrases that are said today like "I'm just a girl" or "I can't do it. I'm not strong enough. I'm not a man." Are misogynistic behavior that plays into part, pushing back the things that women are fighting for. It pushes oppression back onto our own gender and reinforces the male-dominated culture. So although I only spoke about 3 examples today, there are plenty more that are issues, and it shows up in double standards, expectations, and even in the way women talk about themselves and the way that they are talked about in general. At the end of the day, there is no easy or simple solution when it comes to trying to fix this, but if women can work together to recognize the misogyny among us, we are one step closer to change. Recognition is the first step.